we played.
Yeah, I think it's been a month. Something
Yeah,
like that.
and I canceled the scholars yesterday for Halloween too, so my D&D energy is ready. There were some things we left off on last session that I felt like I was kind of taking the story to places that I more preferred, rather than running the campaign that I promised all of you. And I had a lot cooler ideas immediately, like literally 10 to 20 minutes before the session, and I was like, this is going to be a lot better than what I'm planning. So I canceled last session. We're back this week. We got the good old flavor of the Gladiators, and hopefully it's going to be a fun time. And who knows? Sure. Well,
I was just agreeing with you. No.
Yeah. Well, we'll just see where we land. So let's go ahead and get started. I need to make that full screen, and we'll turn on some music here. Boom. And what music have we been using for? Oh, we'll use this. Here we go. I like this. Well, that's a little bit too intense for the recap, I guess. Let's go with Fire Song. All right. Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. We are playing D&D tonight. Gosh, has it been forever since I've did this. Like, my next immediate thought was like, all right, let me check all of my cards and notes. I don't even have my notes out. Well, I'll grab those in the middle of the session while I'm doing other things. So we are playing D&D tonight. Everything you are going to see is going to be live storytelling, as once again, D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. The story can go in any direction. I've got some things planned for tonight, but the cool thing about this game is that the players can say, you know what, nah, we're going to do this our own way, and handle situations and stuff completely different. If you are under the age of 14 and you're watching this video, please stop and go talk to your parents. I warned you, there's going to be violence and other things that are not appropriate for you tonight. And finally, if you don't know about our world, we're playing in a homebrewed campaign setting. Is the world of Ilderon, so you can Google search it. It's here on the screen. I think there's also a command in the chat that you can type, and then you can be pulled up in, or rather you can pull up and read about our setting. The next most important thing, I think that's everything that I need to get out of the way, so let's go ahead and jump into the recap. Hold on, let's see. I just remembered something. So when I do this on Twitch, I need to record to my computer so I can upload it to YouTube. And I didn't do anything that wasn't viable for the video, so we're good. So now that I'm recording, let's jump into the recap of the last session. We are currently on episode 18. Last session was episode 17. I'm going to try and keep this recap super short so I don't cut into our playtime tonight. Last session started on the 31st of Nobles. The party was investigating a crime lord inside of Giacaifros. The crime lord was supposedly one of the people who was against the arena changing locations, and had suddenly changed his tune, and he had started to be a very outspoken proponent of the arena changing locations. His name was Drenevo. After a little bit of investigation and talking to him, the party discovered that he was infected with the same mind fungus that has been going around town and causing people to have thoughts that are not their own. From there, the party tried to cure him of this illness, and he resisted because he was, being mind controlled. And after a very quick skirmish, the party was able to knock him out and begin the healing process for him, as he was not yet too far gone. Or rather, he was very, very far along the process, but I believe the party believes they can heal him. That has not been determined yet. as they were fighting Dranevo and trying to get him to yield so that they can begin the process of cleansing him of this fungus, the guards from Nazaram showed up on orders from the precognitive mage, who has claimed to have the ability to predict the future, and claim that the party would be attacked by criminals here, and the guards were coming to help out and save the party and apprehend the criminal. The party refused to turn Dranevo over to the guards, and after a little discussion back and forth, they determined that one of the guards that was there was infected with this mind fungus, and that potentially other people inside of Nazarim could be infected, and they need to go to the highest up person they can and alert them of this subtly spreading fungus, or subtly, not suddenly, subtly spreading fungus. As they finally convinced the guards to trust them, the party decided to go back to the city together, walking along the road. As the city walls and city gates got in view on the horizon, the lady that was infected with the mind fungus, the guard, got possessed and overtaken and dominated from whoever was controlling this fungus, and she started speaking in a voice that didn't belong to her. The voice gave them a offer. It said that it wanted, rather than going and informing the guards of what is happening, instead come talk to the person in Segro, and I don't believe it gave its name. Let me scan the recap real quick. Speaking in a voice of not their own, the corporal states have ventured into something that doesn't concern them and offered to make the fights for them happen tomorrow, despite them being canceled. And Brubark used magic to paralyze the corporal. And so, yes, she is currently...
Not my best move.
Yeah, she is currently paralyzed from hold person in the arms of C's right now. The party has 1 minute to decide what they want to do, what they want to say, and get their act together before the paralysis wears off. So I know in situations like this, there's a lot of out of character stuff, and there's a lot of in character stuff that's happening. So rather than saying just like 1 minute on the clock and I'm gonna start the timer, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes of role play, discussion, whatever you want to do, back and forth, out of character, in character. Then after 5 minutes, I'm gonna say the hold person wears off, and she's going to have not free will. Well, yeah, not free will because she's dominated, but she's going to have at least her faculties back about her.
She can hear us though, correct? If we say anything in character.
I believe so. I have wireless headphones on, so I'm gonna step away from my computer, and I am listening. But I'm gonna be grabbing all of my notes and my D&D books. But I am listening, so I'm gonna put that 5 minutes on the clock right now. Your hold person has just went off. She is paralyzed, looking up from you from the arms of. She's paralyzed, looking up at you from the arms of C's. What do you all want to do?
Well, C's holds her by the back of the head, cocks his fist, and says, "If she starts to move, I'm knocking her out. If you don't have a better idea."
We want to try to get as much information as we can. I'm assuming this guy's listening to us while we're talking.
I don't necessarily trust someone that is controlling other people and wants to make a deal for us to get into a fight if we just look the other way. I don't
Agreed.
really like. I don't really like that. I think meeting this person in person might be a
Stupid.
better option. Oh, true. That might be really dumb.
I'm going to say this kind of quietly, but it could be the fastest way to get to the bottom of this, though.
Never negotiate with mind controlling,
So do we
because
leave?
those negotiations turn into not negotiating very quickly. I think we can get things going in the right direction, get the arena back up and running, and get all kinds of being hailed as heroes of not just the arena but also the arena.
Well, this guy seems to have a specific interest in the arena, so they want to move it for a reason. We just don't know why yet.
All the better to reason to get things back on track.
So do we meet? So are we gonna meet, or
Oh hell no. Never play
So
into
what are
the
we
hands
doing?
of somebody who's all over mind control. We're going to mess their stuff up.
how?
Okay? We're going to start getting people healed. We're going to start, getting people out from under the mind control.
Well, we have one healer that
There are more in the city.
we don't know that.
You
We
heal
don't
well.
know who.
There's the guy that we got to work on Regis. There's probably
How-
plenty more where he came from.
How do you know that the entire upper echelon of the city isn't in the same exact position that this guy was?
I didn't say anything about the upper echelon. You just work your way in.
It might make sense
You guys can keep
to,
talking. Rhubark starts straining as he feels the magic starting to fade.
My plan of attack would probably be to focus on fixing the people that we can come in contact with before meeting with this. Solve a little bit of the problem before this person comes out of the woodwork.
All right, I'm not hearing any better ideas about this person. Rhubark, are you about to lose it?
About to lose it.
Okay. Baft. Knocks her out.
Okay.
All right. That's about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. All right.
In hindsight,
Yeah,
we
since-
probably could have just knocked her out before we even started talking.
Well,
Yes.
it depended if you had ideas about dealing with her specifically, but we very quickly got distracted by larger issues, which, is viable and everything like that, and whether or not we want to meet with the guy. So that wasn't relevant. And I said, if you have any ideas about how to deal with this one, and I meant her specifically, otherwise I'm going to knock her out. There were no ideas about how to deal with her specifically, so I knocked her out.
Okay.
And then did the
Clockwork,
other
man.
corporal say anything when we just knocked out the coworker?
Well, I mean, watching their coworker become, possess and start speaking in another voice that didn't belong to them, it's not like they're gonna be like, you can't do that to a Nazarim. It's like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, Alilia, help us. So they're kind of, they were kind of like at arms, hands on swords, as you all. Or as you all were acting too, but not like hands on swords at you, of just like what's going on here. All right. So as you, I'm not making you roll for that, Jeff, since she's paralyzed.
Okay.
And you're holding her. I'm just gonna say you can coup de grace her, and you can do so like non-lethally, which would just be knocking her out.
Okay, thank you.
At which point, she's going to faint to the cobblestone, and the guards are going to move forward, looking at her face, and you can tell, or rather, I guess I explained this last session, that fungal infection has spread over her face, much like it did for Dranevo. However, not having like the use of illusions or anything to be able to hide it on her. From there, let's get a look real quick at everybody's passive perceptions.
14 here.
13.
Ho ho ho! Has that upgraded for you, Jeff? I haven't. I don't have that marked on your sheet, or not on your sheet, on your card. So,
I think it was just my proficiency bonus going up.
okay, I just updated it for myself. All right.
So it's my passive is 11.
Okay. All right. As you guys move, or rather, I guess like the guards are like looking at this lady. As you guys are doing whatever you want to do to her, picking her back up, continuing down the road. The first thing that is going to be apparent to you on the behind you, you are going to see in the, not in the distance, but coming rather quickly, a small cloud of dust is being kicked up as somebody is moving down this road. It appears to be a lot of people can't make it out, but anybody with over 13 passive perception, it appears to be somebody atop some mounted hound-like creature, but the hound doesn't seem to be made of any flesh. It almost looks like it's made of bark as it is running towards you.
I would party, Brandon.
Hey, what's up, Jordan? Say that again.
I was wondering if I was with the party.
Yes, everybody is together.
At the inn or something.
Everybody is together.
Okay.
You're really robotic for me.
You're breaking up real bad.
Yeah.
My signal is shit.
Clearly.
I can hear you now, though. That's all that matters. All right. I will give everybody 5 feet. I'll give everybody 10 feet of adjustment. I feel like that is going to be fair. If you scroll down to where you see the crossroads of this road, I will place the party there. Timbuktu. Let's see. We've got. Where is Mr. C's? I'm gonna say C's is probably going to be about right here. Zeeth and C's rolled together, so I'll put you all right here. XV on the road. Is that everybody? And we're missing Brew Park. I'll say Brew Park was pulling up the rear. And there we go. That's perfect. All right.
Where are the riders coming from?
I am going to inform you of that right now. Rider is coming from. Why is that blue? Or why is that that color? I don't want that color. Give it to me as green, like the color I picked. There we go. Rider is coming from that direction that you see the arrow from.
Okay.
Town, I'm going to do this in red. The town is in that direction. To the red arrow, you can see on the horizon the city walls. And then I'll do one last arrow, which is the purple arrow. The purple arrow is Clayside, that quarry where you guys were at, where you fought Dranevo. All right. What do you guys want to do?
First off, set the possessed person down right there. On the
Okay.
spot. and I guess say to the guards, "Hey, do you know what that is? Do you know what that rider is that's coming?"
Oh, oof. They will make a perception check in the distance and give me un secondo. Because
One
we got
Mississippi.
well, I didn't say seconds. I said secondos.
One Mississippi.
Fair. We'll go with this. We'll go with that. We got these guys.
Oh.
And we got that.
Had I been on top of things, I would have looked at XV's sheet before the game started.
All right, I think that is everything except for this. There we go.
Oh,
All
one
right.
more thing.
What's
Y'all
up?
might want to move out of the road. If they're going to town, let's just let them pass. Unless we have good reason to do otherwise.
The fact that most everything's possessed by plants and this is riding a plant.
They're possessed by fungi, and that one's riding a plant.
Actually doesn't know the difference between fungi and plants.
Fair.
Actually, I'm
Boom.
not sure seeds should either. So,
It's all plants to me, boss.
right? What's a vegetable? Anything that's not an animal that you can eat.
Can I go over to where Tedden is and like?
Yeah, so lots of things are about to start happening. Whenever I set up combat like this, I don't dictate it. I'm just like, yo, this is how it's going. Everybody can move themselves 10 feet in any direction. All right, so you guys did notice the rider. The rider has reins, and they have a staff out at their side as they are riding towards you aggressively. You can see there are two people tied to their saddle, being pulled along with the rider. The party can step aside if you want, but you don't feel like this person is friendly.
It isn't letting me move the token. Could someone move me next to Tedden, please?
Okay, let's see. Should be able to.
10 feet on the diagonal.
Okay.
Just moving two squares.
Yeah. Whack that you can't control yourself.
What?
I said that's crazy that you can't control yourself.
I'm on tablet.
Ah, okay, yeah. I was like looking at the settings on stream. I was just like, everybody should have control of their token. What's going on?
It's D20 doing D20 things.
All right, let's get this here because I need this for me.
Football is going surprisingly well today.
Who is playing?
Everybody. Everybody in the National Football League. No college teams.
I'm wearing my Steelers jersey. We squeaked by with another win again.
you. And we need you too. Awesome. All right.
I'm going to have my cloak pillow while the fight is coming up.
Okay. You do not need to roll anything for that. You can...
Do what I command.
Yup. And the final two things that we need would be this. And...
So, because I was gone, who was this possessed captive that we have?
We knocked her out.
Yeah, one of the Nazram soldiers who came to help out the party.
Oh, okay.
The party was able to determine through her speech patterns and stuff that she is possessed. Alright, that should be everything. And let's go... This person needs to be edited.
Also, where's our guards?
Oh, I will give you those soldiers. That'll just take me like 2 seconds to grab.
Okay.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
All right, a little bit more than 2 seconds. Just because I was finishing up rolling this stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm being facetious at this point.
Yeah. And there, boom, boom, boom. All right, and guards. So let's grab soldiers. There are 3 of them. We'll grab this one. What CR are these soldiers? Oh, these soldiers aren't slouches. We'll put them there. We'll put them there. And we'll put them there. Alright, and that should be everybody. Alright. So, as this person is running at the party, the soldiers are going to look in the distance, see her, coming on her mount, and let's delete this because I don't need it, but that arrow's not going to go away, is it? The soldiers are going to... Where is that arrow? It's not on the objects layer. It's not on the GM layer. Weird. Okay, let's see if I can... There we go. Nice. The soldiers are going to see her coming on her mount. They are going to shout, "That's a charge! That's a charge! Formations!"
What?
And the soldiers are going to roll initiative. And let's go ahead and grab them for initiative. They are... Good lord, yeah, they are going to move. Alright, so... the party is aware of this figure charging down the road towards you all. Let's make sure that this is properly reflected on the character sheet, and I will show it to you.
Shield out. Brace for charge.
I can't. My initiative is shit.
The
Well,
party
these soldiers seem to know what's going on.
Yeah, the party is aware. You're going to be entering combat, and is that going to work? All right. That is the figure you see charging at you.
Just a one?
Yes, it's got two humanoids strapped to its mount, and I will add those. I'll go ahead and add those in right now. And right
Brandon,
here
is this a
and
Magic the
here.
Gathering card?
Is this a Magic the Gathering card? It was pulled from it was edited from a source book that was inspired from Magic the Gathering. So potentially,
it's Ravnica.
Looks like a Celeste. Yeah, I was going to say
It's a Selesnya.
Celestia.
It's definitely
we got
Selesnya.
MTG fans. I love it. So, yeah. The Ravnica book is one of my
It
favorite.
looked like Night of Autumn.
All right. Let's see. Where are we at? The party has the ability to roll initiative if you want to.
Yeah, as it's approaching, I kind of recognize that it looks kind of like a druid, and today I kind of want to ask, what is your intention?
All right. Brewbark is going to speak and ask what's its intention. That is fair. All right. The creature is going to charge the last little bit, and let's jump into this.
I got a 13.
Okay. It should auto add you to initiative. It did not, so let me go ahead.
It
and
did not
add
auto
you.
add me either.
All right, let me add both of you. Add turn and Brewbark. Add turn. I'll probably
down for a little bit.
need to control both of these characters, so I'll add them to turns.
What was that?
All right, so Regus got a 13. And what did Brewbark roll?
11.
All right, Brewbark rolled an 11. And Tumbutu and Melise, I'll pull them up on my other screen. There's Melise. Let's go ahead and roll Melise. Melise doesn't have advantage, and we'll roll that. And then we'll roll Tumbutu. 2. And let's see, where is Tumbutu? Normal, initiative. There we go. All right. Oh, frickin' frackerdoodles. All right. This lady begins charging, and let's get some more appropriate music going. As she is charging, Brewbark is going to ask, what is your purpose? Tumbutu has 1 initiative. Tumbutu is going to ready in action. If she is aggressive to the party, Tumbutu will move forward and take the attack action on her. I think he can, with his bonus action, he will take the, he'll use a key point, and he will take the dodge action. Alright, the next 2 people in initiative, the soldiers, are going to move forward and form a shield wall, pulling out bucklers and longswords from their waists. Each of the 3 soldiers take the dodge action. It is the Dryad's turn. At that, she is going to move forward, and she is going to claim. Let's see what did I do with her? I just opened like 3 additional things because I had to control players, so I think I closed her. I did, and let me pull her back up. All right. She is going to move forward and claim. You have insulted my liege's hospitality, and you have slain, and you have knocked out or incapacitated his emissary. I have come to retrieve him and to put an end to all of you, so that his plans may continue once again.
That sounds evil enough for me to attack her.
All right, she is going to move here. The 2 bodies on her mount moving forward with her, at which point she is going to cast a spell. Alright, she's going to cast Wall of Thorns, and she is going to cut the party in half.
Rip. We're all dead, aren't we?
Yes. Alright. So it is going to be a wall that is 10 feet high, 5 feet thick, and 20 feet in diameter. No, it should be able to be put in panels. 60 feet long. There we go. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 7d8 piercing damage, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly. For every 1 foot a creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall on a turn or ends its turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take damage. The Wall of Thorns is going to go straight through the middle of the party, and it is going to be this. Well, I can't make it a brown box on a brown background, can I? That's not viable. It is going to be this wall right here. It does not capture Taden in it, but it does capture Zeeth, Brewbark. The unconscious figure is going to fail it. And C's and the soldiers are on one side, Regus, Malise, and XV are on the other side. The wall goes from a boulder to the north to a large tree to the south. Everybody, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. I'll do Tumbutu's. And then Tumbutu's readied action is going to trigger because she was aggressive. Tumbutu rolls a dexterity saving throw. He rolls it with advantage because he took the dodge action. And he is going to pass that, and he takes half. But I thought monks get evasion.
Wait, is
Maybe they do not.
Do I click dexterity or dexterity save? Or where would I find
dexterity saving throw?
Where would I find that on the sheet?
The top of your sheet, it's going to be right under your proficiency bonus, and it's going to just say dexterity save. Or it's just going to say saving throws in the box, and then you just click the one that says dexterity saving throw.
Wow, I'm pretty terrible.
Do not have evasion, or Tumbutu doesn't have it recorded on his sheet.
I think it gets it at a higher. Yeah, I'll say at a higher level.
Okay. Yeah, at which point Tumbutu is going to take half damage. Alright, everybody who failed takes 29 damage. Everybody who passes takes half of 29. Tumbutu's readied action triggers. Tumbutu is going to leap past the guards, and I don't want it to snap there. It's going to leap past the guards and move forward and attack this lady. Tumbutu is going to roll 2 attacks, and he will, on any that hit, he'll burn a key point to do a stunning strike. Where is his attack? Eucla and Eucla. He does not have advantage on these, so that's going to be a 9 and a 23. The 23 hitting, and he'll burn 1 for a stunning strike on there. Alright, the stunning strike, she has to roll a saving throw, and then we'll move on to the next person.
The damage was only for the people who were in the wall when it appeared, right?
Yes,
right.
The damage is only for the people in the wall.
Take half if, if you succeeded.
Oh, I wasn't even in it.
Well,
I
the
just
guard was
wanted.
unconscious in it. She survived that.
She is, so since that was non-lethal damage that you dealt to her, I'm gonna say, you know, when she's healed, it's basically just kind of like bringing her back to. That is going to be lethal damage that's dealt to her. At which point, let me check their HP. She is rolling death saving throws regardless. Like it would have at 100% HP. You know, she'd be rolling death saves, and now she's rolling death saves. That is Tumbutu's turn and the Dryad's turn. For everybody else, let's go with these. Let's see. At the 20 initiative count, the party is going to notice the moss on these stones start moving, and something is going to sneak up behind the party, and you are going to see just these. You're going to see almost these sentient piles of moss stand up into humanoid shapes as they stand up and start attacking, or as some of them move off of the surrounding and start attacking the party. Let's go ahead and show that to everybody. And we will pull this up. And this is going to make 2 attacks at Melise.
Big beast. That's
well,
great.
actually, let's see. It's got a 15-foot spear. This one's actually going to use its spores. And I think I rolled that to the Dungeon Master, so I'm just going to re-roll that to everybody. Regus, Melise, Tayden, and XV, give me a saving throw against the spores.
What kind of saving throw? Con?
Yes.
That would catch. Actually, that would catch these 2.
Yeah, Zeeth, go ahead and give me that saving throw. This one is going to...
Nice.
Alright. You are going to be poisoned. I'll roll the damage for that in a second. This one moves forward, stepping out of the... let's see. Stepping out of the grass. It is going to roll a grapple check contested against Brewbark, pinning him inside of the thorns. Give me a contested athletics check, Brewbark.
Coming.
Oh.
And where is Tayden? Alright, you win that. It's going to use its second attack to make a... these things are not very smart. I'm gonna roll it.
20, can I do a? Can I do anything to do with this nat 20?
You know what? With the nat 20, these things aren't very big, nor are they super duper strong. I'll say you can move it 5 feet in a direction of your choice. You could potentially try and throw it into these thorns.
Switch places with it. Put it in the wall.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to switch places with it.
You cannot switch places with it. But like this thing tries to pin you down. You're gonna put your arms on it, and you're gonna move it 5 feet into the wall. What is that? 78? It dies. Alright. This one is, we'll just go ahead and hit 0 right there, as it is thrown and impaled onto the wall of thorns. Alright, that is their turn. And let me go to Tayden, because I need to roll her a saving throw.
Was there damage from the poison?
Oh, yes, there was damage from the spores. Let's see. 2d8 was the damage. 3 damage from the spores.
That could have been a lot worse.
Alright, Tayden is going to fail that check. She also takes damage from the poison. She is poison. On Tayden's turn, let's see. Tayden is going to, 15 feet. Oh, that one's dead. That's the only one right there. What else does she have? Tayden is going to, let's see, how are people looking? I'm assuming Brewbark and Zeeth are bloodied right now.
I'm down, actually.
Alright,
I'm bloodied.
Brewbark can heal himself. Tayden is going to move here, and she will, use her, movement to drag you out of the thorns if it doesn't kill you. Let's see, where is the text for that spell? Alright, is 5 feet. On a failed save, a creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly, for every 1 foot. It must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall on a turn or ends its turn there. Okay, she can move you out. Alright, so Tayden is going to carefully pull Zeeth out of the wall. It's going to take her, let's see, it takes her 5 feet to get here, and then it's going to be, so this, for every 1 foot, it's 4 feet of movement, so she needs to move you 5 feet. It's going to be 20. It's going to be all of her move, and it's double movement speed to move you. She's only got 20, so she cannot actually move Zeeth out of the wall. She starts the process to try and move you out of the wall, but she won't have the movement to until next turn. So anyways, Tayden, she will cast Cure Wounds on Zeeth. If you can't get out of the wall, at least you can just maybe try your best to not die inside of it. She casts Cure Wounds on a 2nd level spell slot. Zeeth regains 11 points of health.
Is Wall of Thorns a concentration?
It is a concentration spell. Let me roll that. I didn't, that's my bad. I didn't, roll it. Let's see. Concentration. The Druid maintains concentration on it. Or the Dryad. Alright, that's Tayden's. It's Melise's turn. Does anybody want to control your party members? I'll try my best to be optimal with them, but please understand. Melise is the other barbarian. I can do it this turn because I have a pretty well understanding of their character, but I can't make like the most optimal, combat stuff every single turn. All right, Melise is going to rage, and 1d8 rolls a 4. When Melise rages, arcane energy enshrouds you. Gain +2 bonus AC whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack. That creature takes force damage equal to your Constitution modifier. Melise rages as a bonus action. And is going to raise their halberd and take the attack action on this pygmy in front of them, attacking twice with the halberd. 1 and 2. The 15 hits, and the 8 is going to miss. Oh. And let me make sure, double checking. Yep, the 15 hits, the 8 misses. And that is going to deal a total of 8 damage. This pygmy shrugs it off, and it is going to be ready to attack, holding a spear that seems to be made of some hardened type of vines and I guess bark. And let's see, what is this thing's HP going to be at? If it took 8 damage, 3, 5, 25. There we go. All right. And I might just say the numbers of HP out loud just because there's a lot I'm keeping up with. All right, that is Melisa's turn. At the 17 initiative count, more of this moss is going to start coming alive and sentient, falling off of the trees. A hound that looks incredibly bestial.
Go upstairs with your mom.
And Thorny is going to jump down and
Manny, go
attack
upstairs.
Come on.
the shield wall.
Come on, Lena.
Break the front!
Come on, man.
Where's our Thornies?
Come on. I gotta go. Come on. Come on.
Alright, it makes a singular bite attack at them, and that 19 is going to hit. I accidentally just rolled that to myself, but there we go. Take a D8. Jordan, can you mute your microphone until your turn? I do understand you're going through some stuff, so try and be mindful of that. Alright, that is that one's turn, and I believe there was one more Thorny. Where was it at? Oh, I see it, I see it. Alright, and the final Thorny is going to, that one, it rolled with disadvantage. That 8 actually doesn't hit, because they all took the dodge action. One more is going to leap up. Oh, but these are unseen, so that does hit, They do have advantage, because they were unseen. Last one's going to leap up and be added to the initiative order. Let's move that to the token layer. And it makes... What is that? Oh, that should be a Thorny, but I accidentally put a Blight there. That's my bad. But anyways, this one is going to make an attack. It attacks normally. It has advantage, but it also has disadvantage. The 18 hits the soldier, and the soldier is going to take 12 points of piercing damage. All right. It is Regis's turn.
Let's see.
The soldier is bloodied.
Well, seeing as I'm right next to the the pygmy, I'm gonna go ahead and rage, and then reckless attack it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me those attack rolls.
$24.
24 is going to hit.
Okay.
Oof. All right. 10 points of damage. It is still up. It is bloodied.
Good thing I have a second attack.
17 hits. It is reduced to beyond 0 HP. How do you kill it?
With the mighty swing, my hammer comes down, smashing it squarely on the head, as lightning crackles, and just for effect, a large boom is heard as the you said it's like a moss thing?
Yes.
Yeah, as the moss is vaporized into a smoldering pile of cinders.
All right. It is destroyed. It is those corpses on the edge of are hanging onto the side of the mount. It is their turn, and let's see. They are Spawn of Hozar, and they make 2 attacks and claw attacks. This one is going to move forward. It is going to make 1 claw attack at disadvantage at the soldier. And let's see. That it's going to hit. And let me turn their rolls to public since they're visible now. And let's see. That's going to be 8. The soldier goes down. Let's see. Roll in death saving throws. Oh. It's going to make a 2nd claw attack at the soldier in front of it with disadvantage. The 15, let me pull up these ACs because I believe that touches. Oh, these things have 18 AC. Good lord, these soldiers are equipped. Let me make sure. Well, I'm not going to go back and redo all the damage. I'm pretty sure everything. Yeah, the Thorny rolled a 19 on its attack roll. Alright, and the other one rolled an 18, so all of those still would have hit. Alright, that 15 is not going to hit, as the soldier deflects with a shield. Finally, the spawn is going to sling its, as it is attacking, and as it's attacking, Seas can see there are worms on this thing's arms and inside of it. I'm going to say it can target with this, but this attack's randomly going to target a enemy within 10 feet of the spawn. So 1, the soldier in front of it, 2, Seas, 3, the soldier to the north, and 4, Tumbutu. And that is a whole d4, so I don't have to re-roll on any option. 3. This burrowing worm is going to be launched forward. And let's see, that soldier's got to make a dexterity check. As one of these worms flies off of it, the soldier does roll it with advantage because it took the dodge action. It is going to move just out of the way as that worm launches right past it onto the ground. Alright, that is that one's turn. This one is going to defend the Dryad, stepping forward and attacking Tumbutu twice with disadvantage. And it is going to miss and miss. Same thing for the Burrowing Worm, except that reroll on a 4 and Seize is not included on this. It is going to hit Tumbutu, who also gets to roll this with advantage.
Is it considered a projectile?
It is a saving throw. Oh, hey, you're here. Look, I rolled the save for you. You already took it. I used a key point on your sheet. I used 2 key points. I marked it, and you can take over your character from there. But yeah, let's see. That's both spawns, and it is Brewbark's turn.
I interrupted earlier, so I didn't say anything.
All good.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try and take a step forward to be out of the wall.
Okay. To get out of the wall, it takes 20 feet of movement. You are able to do so. You have 10 feet of movement left.
Alright, I'm going to do Erupting Earth, right behind the space behind Drydick.
Okay, I am unfamiliar with that spell. Can you post it if it's... Well, you know, I can just open your sheet and read it. Go ahead and roll anything you gotta roll for it. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Erupting Earth. Choose a point you can see. Centered, each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Alright, the Dryad makes a dexterity saving throw. And that is going to be a success. as she dodges that attack.
So she would just take half of the 22.
Okay. Okay, and I see the damage there. She makes a Constitution saving throw. Let's see, half. She's got to beat DC 10, and she makes DC 10. She maintains concentration on Wall of Thorns. And I will record that damage. That's the second set of damage she's taken. So she took 6, which brings her to 137, and then she took 11, which should bring her to 126. Awesome. All right.
I will use my bonus action to change into a bear.
All right. Oh, you are able to do so, and it is Zeeth's turn. Zeeth, you are conscious. You are lying down inside of a wall of thorns. You can see Tayden has her hands on your body as she is trying to pull you out, and she is getting ready to next turn. You have all of your movement and all of your actions available to you.
I can't actually get out of the wall. Because it's half my movement to stand up, and then I don't have enough movement to actually get out of the wall.
You can crawl. What's
Crawl's half movement.
Yeah, crawling's half movement this turn too. So that's
to get out of the wall.
Huh?
It wouldn't be enough to get out of the wall.
Yeah.
It's 15 feet, so I actually can't get out of this wall. Which means I'm going to take damage at the end of my turn. So I might as well do what I can while I'm conscious. I am going to cast Bane on these two undead-like creatures and the druid.
Can I give a bit of advice?
What's up?
You are able to do that, but I believe Bane's concentration, so if you go down at the end of this turn, you will lose the effects of that spell.
I guess.
If you can dispel the wall, you could potentially stop it, or if you can break her concentration, that would also help. And if you have any form of teleportation too, like Misty Step or something like that, it might be able to get you out too.
Unfortunately not. I don't have any dispelling spells or teleportation spells.
Oh, and final piece of advice, and I will let you have your turn. Because like I'm thinking in your shoes, the dash action, if you can take it with anything other than your action, you can take it with your action if you want, but the dash action does get you out of the wall too.
I guess it does. That would be. Let's see, it'd be 60 feet. So yeah.
And then you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with it.
I actually have the bonus action. I don't think I have anything as a bonus action. No, nothing as a bonus action. Okay. I guess I'll just have to dash, and so that's half my movement, which is 30, and then that's 20, so I've got 10 more feet of movement. Now I'm threatened by this thing, so I can't actually move out of its square or I'll get attacked.
Zeeth.
Uh-huh.
I am not. I'll let you be aware. There are getting out of the thorns. You're aware of 2 creatures. You have beat their stealth check with your passive perception.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to point them out on the map to you. You can alert your party of their presence as soon as I... Oh, I'm not on my pointer. I'm like, why can't I select these things? If you point them out to your party, they do lose their advantage on attack rolls.
I will definitely do that.
These look like more moss, but they look significantly less equipped and less savvy than the others that have been attacking your party.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely point those out. I'm still poisoned, right?
Yes, that poison, let's see how long that lasts. I think that was until their next turn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can repeat it at the end of your turn. The saving throw, you're poisoned until you beat the save.
Making it at disadvantage, right?
I think poison is just ability checks at disadvantage. I don't think it's saving throws, but I'll double check for you.
Let me see here. Poisoned.
A creature
Attack
has
rolls.
disadvantage on attack and ability checks, so you're good on saving throws.
Good deal. Alright, well. Doubt it. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna stay there since I can't actually move out of this creature's range without getting attacked.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, that is your turn at the 7 initiative count. The Vega Pygmies are going to attack. This one is going to move down. You can tell it is using these conjured weapons, but it does not seem to have the same skill at wielding them. Let's see, Vega Pygmy, and it is going to be an attack. That is going to hit. I rolled that to myself, so let me go ahead. 22 versus your AC. I don't know if you can do anything to adjust your AC, but it's going to deal 5 points of slashing damage to you.
Nice.
To seize, this one is going to step forward and attack Brewbark. And this is... Brewbark's a bear. What's these things' intelligence? Fair. Alright, it's going to attack Brewbark. 17 versus Brewbark's AC. Pretty sure that hits. Let me know if I'm wrong. Brewbark takes 3 points of slashing damage as this moss creature steps forward and starts attacking. At the 6th initiative account, it's XV's turn.
He's not back yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
said Tentacle the Caster.
Tentacle the caster, that's what he said?
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh my.
I know, right? Let's see. We are going to... Let me pull up XV's character sheet.
I think that should be, hentai.
I'm not into it. I'm kidding.
Not saying I'm into it. I'm saying it's not oh my,
Too
it's
late.
oh
It's on the internet
hentai.
for you.
Fair. Alright, XV is going to do the, Grasp of the Deep, and I know she has a thing for that on her sheet. Chaos Bolt, Tentacle. Here we go. And that Grasp of the Deep is going to be behind the Druid. I'll draw it out next turn. I just kind of want to keep combat moving. The 11 is going to miss the Dryad, isn't it? Let's see, Hoser Dryad. Yes, it misses. All right, and XV is going to then take and use Eldritch Blast and shoot 2 rays at.
Blast the caster.
Yeah. XV has Chaos Bolt. Doesn't have it prepped on her sheet, but she's a sorcerer and a warlock and should have all her spells at all times. So let's Chaos Bolt. Like, that's what we're doing. Chaos Bolt is fantastic when there are lots of minions on the battlefield. XV casts Chaos Bolt. 18, that is going to hit. And she'll cast it in a 2nd level spell slot. Go big or go home. Let's see some doubles on those dice. We got double 7. Chaos Bolt jumps. Let's see. I'll roll to who Chaos Bolt jumps to. 1, 2, 3. Can it jump 20 feet?
There's a worm being northwest as well.
Yeah, that thing's just squiggling on the floor. It can potentially latch onto something, but I don't think anyone's gonna, mess with it. Let's see. And also, I feel like it'd be really, really, really dinky of me to target your guys' Chaos Bolt into, a creature with 1 HP.
I mean, this guy right here.
Oh, yeah. I've got all of them in here. It can leap within 30 feet. So, let's see. What is the farthest enemy? It has the chance to leap to all enemies. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a d6. It leaps to 6. Minimum damage is going to kill that. I'm going to roll the damage again. Well, it's not a separate attack roll. It just does its damage. It re-rolls its damage. So I'm just going to re-roll the damage in a 2nd level spell slot. Do we have doubles? We do not have doubles. It does not jump again. All right. Let me see. So the first was a 6. So it does poison damage. And can the Dryad take poison damage? Surprisingly, she can. Interesting. All right. So the Chaos Bolt does 20 points of damage to the Dryad. She has to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the wall. She does. She is killing these. I'll record the damage. This pygmy is also killed by XV's Chaos Bolt. That is XV's turn, and we are on Caesar's count at 17.
Okay. Grab the downed guard who's making the death saves behind him.
Oh, I didn't even roll her initiative. I'll do it at the end of the round, just to be fair. But yeah,
fine. Just and I can't erase the little squiggle. Just grab her, drag her forward a little bit, and then move into this spot here.
Okay.
Over the downed soldier.
All right, I'm gonna move the downed soldier to the GM layer, and I'll handle his death saving throws. You can occupy, his square because he's down.
Okay. Yell to the soldiers, hold the left, push on the right, and then attack the, what is that, spike being or something like that directly?
The thorny. You can.
Thorny, that's the one.
Go ahead and give me that attack roll. Looks like a hound made of thorns, and the thorny 14 versus its AC touches.
Okay. Damages. 9 bludgeoning to it. One more thing I wanted to... never mind. Swinging again, same target. 23 I'm sure will hit. Take another 4.
Alright. Oh, I do need to go back and look at something. Poison. Awesome. Okay, 4 damage to the thorny. That is 9 and then 4. The thorny is bloodied, I believe. Let's see, it's got max of 27. You bring it to 13, it is
not
bloodied.
I thought it had to be over half. It's just under half.
Yeah. At half HP, it's bloodied.
Okay, so I'm a hit point away from bloodied.
Yeah. For whatever bloodied is for C's. Alright, top of the initiative round. Death saving throws for the soldier. She's will roll initiative count if she saves. But she's not an initiative count now. The soldier continues to spasm on the ground. Doesn't look like she's doing so well. Tumbutu, it is your turn.
Does anyone look really hurt on my team?
Yeah. Zeeth is next to a thorny, and it is still aggressive, and Zeeth is very bloodied.
I'm going to take the disengage action as a bonus action.
Okay.
Move here. That good?
Yes.
I I'm going to give him a healing potion. Him.
Okay. I'll let you pass
then,
that off as your interact with item.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move back. So that's action, bonus action, and movement.
No. Use item. You can interact with one item for free on your turn. I didn't take your action for that.
So I still have an action?
Yep, you still have your action.
Now I'll punch this druid in the face.
Alright, give me
but
2 attack rolls. You should have extra attack at this level. I don't believe you multi-class.
Correct.
The 7 is going to miss.
I didn't.
Isn't that the wrong weapon? What about the Yokwa?
Oh yeah, wrong. Sorry. It's meant to be plus 4 more, but I don't think that still hits. 7
Yeah,
plus.
that's gonna miss. Still. That misses too. She's got an AC of 29. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Roll damage on it.
No.
Alright, I will record that. She takes 10 points of damage and makes another saving throw to keep concentration on this wall. Keep the barbarians out of the fight! What are you doing here? She maintains concentration on the wall.
I already used the bonus action, so I can't do anything else.
Alrighty. That is Timbuktu's turn. It is the soldier's turn. One soldier makes a death save. One soldier gets up. Alright. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. This soldier from the ground is going to spasming. He's going to come to, bind his wound, and stand up. Picking back up his short sword, and we'll move him to the token layer. He regains 1 HP from rolling a nat 20 on a death saving throw, and he is conscious instantly. So I'll go ahead and move this, and I will...
I'm back, guys.
Okay. I used a 2nd level spell off of your sheet. You killed 1 enemy, and you did a bunch of damage to the boss.
I hope that 2nd level spell was the one, the incapacitator, because that's what I plan on doing on my next turn.
No, it was a chaos bolt.
Oh.
It jumped, and it did about 34 points of damage, which is, all things considered, pretty daggone nice. Alright, the soldier gets up. He's going to curse and say, "Yeah, gonna have to do better than that." Does he pull out his shield, or does he take another dodge action? I think he's gonna try and help attack with you guys. He has multi-attack. He's gonna make 2 attacks. One at the pygmy in front of him, and then if it is still up, that is going to miss. He doesn't have advantage on these. It's just auto-rolling because I didn't set it not to. That is going to miss, and the dodge action was definitely the choice there. I'll roll that crit failure later because there's a bunch more actions to go through. Other soldiers, let's see. They're all going to make one facing down the Crassus takes the facing down the worm zombie is going to take the dodge action. The other one facing down the thorny is going to take the multi-attack, attacking it twice. The 13 and the 5 missing, they probably should just all be taking the dodge action. Alright, that is their turn, and it is the Dryad's turn. The Dryad is going to look to the party. What is she doing here? This wall of thorns is holding. I didn't expect that to make it the whole round.
I don't know counterspell yet.
Yeah. I mean, would be cool to cast some more spells, but everything she does is kind of concentration. So...
Yeah, that's druids for you.
Druid life!
She could always just, not... I was going to say, not concentrate on the thorn wall.
Alright.
Let it dissipate.
the only one using a magic item. She is going to hear the sounds of thunder booming from the other side, and she is going to suppress the magic of Regis's hammer. Regis, you are going to see vines grow from the ground, sweeping towards your hammer.
I mean, you can watch it on YouTube.
Only a few of them connect, but as soon as one does, you feel the magic is sapped from it. With that, that is her turn. She doesn't have anything she can do with her bonus action. And we are going to move forward. It is the Chiefs. They're both down. Oh, wait. The Chiefs... Let me look at them. The Chiefs, everybody can see their bodies start to reconstruct themselves. At the start of their turn, they each regenerate 5 hit points and stand back up. One's gonna stand up and just... Oh, okay, it doesn't die in the wall. Oh, no, at the... No, this turn... Okay, yeah, it didn't die in the wall because it would have to take damage from the wall at the end of this turn. Alright, each of them are going to regain 5 HP and begin standing back up. And I will remove the X's. This one is going to take the multi-attack at... This one's going to take the multi-attack at Melise. Hitting with 1, and I'll record that damage on a sheet in a second. Let me just write that as 4 or 3. He takes half, and that thing takes force damage equal to his Constitution modifier. I forgot that. So let's see, how much is that? That's 4. The pygmy is reduced to 1 HP. It is still up. This second pygmy is going to regain 5 HP at the start of its turn. And as it does, it is going to stand back up. Brewbark, you can see the one you threw into the vines is getting back up. With that, it's got to use all of its movement to get out of here. Regis, shuffling from the vines, you see another pygmy chief come out. As it steps out here, it's going to release spores, and XV, Regis, Melise, Brewbark, and Zeeth, give me a Constitution saving throw. Well,
first off, do you mean Seize or Zeeth, and also is it poison?
Seize, and it is poison damage.
Okay, I have advantage on that roll.
Okay.
Because we're
for when I have my brown bear, can I hit the Constitution? I don't see a way to do it.
Yeah, just click Constitution, and you maintain your proficiency when you switch forms. So if you have proficiency in Constitution saves, you can add your proficiency to it. Alright, you all are going to seize saves. Regis and Melise need to still roll me that save. And I'll roll, I guess, for Melise, Constitution saving throw. Save, and XV, go ahead and roll that saving throw. That's the Chief's turn, and it is... Go ahead.
It needs to take Thornwall damage, doesn't it?
No, it moves out. I made it. I moved the Thornwall a little bit too far back, but Thornwall's occupying the square in front of it. It's just a little bit off on my writing. But yeah, it uses all of its movement to move out of the Thornwall. These things aren't very fast. Let me make sure it can get out of the Thornwall.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Half to get out, and I know you need another 20 feet left to be able to move out.
Yeah. Alright, so Tayden, it is her turn. Tayden, as these things are getting back up at the start of their turn, she is going to yell, she's going to yell, "Burn them!" And let's see, does she have any fire damage? Sacred Flame? What type of damage stops these things? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Sacred Flame's radiant, though, isn't it?
It is radiant damage. I'm going to roll her a knowledge check, just of if she would know what could hurt these. And Tayden is instead going to, as she begins casting a spell, she's going to cast Spirit Guardians. As she casts Spirit Guardians, you are going to see that the plant creatures around her are actually having the life force sapped out of them as they are dealt necrotic damage. Alright, that is Tayden's turn, and I'll give her a 15-foot aura for her. I'll give her a 15-foot aura for her guardians, and I'll make sure everybody can see it. There we go. Alright, these two pygmies die, and you can see their bodies stop reconstructing themselves. And I'll reduce this one to 0 HP. It is Melisa's turn, which is also me. Alright, let's see. Melise is going to move forward, and he's not going through this wall.
Can he go over that rock?
He can go over that rock. He's got to climb it, though. Oh, this one is out of the aura. He is going to move here, and he'll make 2 attacks. He'll substitute one of his attacks for a shove attempt and try to pull this pygmy into Tayden's aura, and if that fails, he will take and attack it. He has advantage on it because he is raging, and that's going to be an 18, and the pygmy chief is going to roll a contested athletics check. 18, it goes in favor of the attacker. The creatures move 5 feet, and I believe minimum damage for these killed the other ones, but I will roll the Spirit Guardians damage. I believe it's 2d8. It is reduced to 0 HP. The necrotic force of Spirit Guardians saps out the life force from these plants. Their bodies stop reconstructing. Alright, I've got to roll once more saving throw for the Thorny. That is Melisa's. Oh, Melise has another attack. What can he do?
Smash.
Can he move around the south end of the wall?
Yeah, he's going to move here, and it is 10 feet to climb over this wall. So let's see, he had 10, 25. He's got barbarian movement, so he should be at 35. He can get up into this tree. So Melise is going to move into this tree right there. Everybody sees a hulking panther Melise in a tree, preparing to come down. That is his turn, and it is the Thorny. I will. I want to go back and do all of the damage of everything, but I want to get to somebody else's turn, so I'm not sitting here talking at you guys. So Thorny needs to roll a Constitution saving throw for Tayden's Spirit Guardians. It is a Wisdom saving throw, so I'm going to re-roll that. Well, it's a nat 20, so it doesn't matter anyways. Oh. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so the Thorny is alive. These aren't very smart creatures, and there is a bloodied Z like clinging to life, but there's also a dude with a sword in front of Z. The tactics of my dungeon masterness makes me want to attack Zeeth, but these creatures I feel would attack the soldier. Making a bite attempt at the soldier batting it off with its shield. It is Regis's turn, and now I'm going to go and add up all of that damage. So go ahead and tell me what you want to do, Regis.
Okay, so there's 2 pygmies next to one on either side of me.
They're dead.
No, they're both dead. They have the ability to regenerate at the start of their turn. Certain things can activate their regeneration, or can deactivate it. Tayden has a spiritual aura. There are angelic spirits circling around her, dealing necrotic damage to her foes. The necrotic damage is sapping their life force and deactivating their regeneration.
Okay. Let's see, and it takes double movement to get through the vine wall.
Yes. Keep thinking
wall.
what you want to do. I did miss one creature. This pygmy actually is going to this thorny is actually going to get 5 points of regeneration at the start of its turn, and it is going to make a bite attempt at C's. 14 versus C's is AC. The one directly in front of you. That's going to miss. So you can continue your turn, Regis.
Okay. Anyway, the one that's concentrating on the Uzi, what's it? It's the one that's all the way at the very back, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I just put a token on the sheet. That token is currently XV's tentacle. It is you can move through it. It is not a physical entity.
Okay. Okay. So I have 35 feet of movement, and the vine wall only takes up, or the thorn wall only makes you use twice to move through the square, right?
Yes. You can also see the thorn wall is pulsating. You can navigate through it, but entering its space, you will take damage as the thorns are constantly moving, striking forward, regrowing in different places.
I don't need to take half damage. And top. And if I make with my 35 feet, would I be able to make a... I also have, halfling nimbleness, so I can move through the spaces of all the medium enemies and...
Yes,
whatnot.
you can.
Okay. So... Oh, I don't know why it just showed that I did rage. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so with 35 feet, can I do a straight line move up to the Dryad? Or is it...
Let's see. So you are going to move 5,
Yes.
25, 30, and 35 ends you right there. You can't end... Well, actually, you can occupy the space of other creatures. I don't know if Halfling Nimbleness lets you end your turn.
Wait.
In other creatures' turns. Or in other creatures' squares.
Can you...
Yeah, you can't end your turn in someone else's square,
No,
but
no. That's not what. No, you said I move 5 feet
yeah.
and then 25 feet.
Yep, this is 20. It's 20 feet to get through the wall. For every one, the wall is 5 foot thick. For every 1 foot you spend moving through the wall, it's 4 feet of movement. You have to take your time going through it. You can't charge straight through it. So it takes 20 feet of movement to move to either side of this wall. So you're going to land right here, where it says 15 feet, and that's actually going to be 30 feet for you. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, so 5, and then that is 10, and then right here, that's 30 feet. 30 feet to get to this square, and you'd have 5 feet of movement left, which would let you end in either this square or that square.
Or you can jump on Brewbark's back.
Yeah, you can mount Brewbark. You've done it before.
Lucy did. I don't know if Regis did. Actually, he did when I was a flaming bear, wasn't he?
Or if you want to think about angling your move through the wall a bit more, you could end up on the other side of that creature next to Brewbark.
What's the...
Yeah, it would be the same amount of movement to get there. 30 would land you there, and 35 would land you there.
What's the one creature that's above the 2 soldiers, to the right of...
Near Taden?
I'll show it to you.
To the right of Zeeth.
I'll show it to you. It's a creature called a Thorny. Did I delete all of the text out of it? It looks like a hound. It is made of vines and fungus and thorns.
Okay. Can I get right up next to Zeeth and be able to attack that?
Yep. Your movement will land you right here. Give me a dexterity saving throw for moving through the wall. I believe your danger sense, if you can see the target making you make a dexterity saving throw, you can roll it with advantage.
What danger sense?
Just go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. I'll double check on it for you. It's a feat barbarians get eventually at some point. Just like, I'm mad and I see a thing and I'm gonna go hit it.
They get it at 2nd level. Uncanny sense.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Throws against anything they can see.
Yeah, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded or deafened or incapacitated.
I don't think I have that. I think that's for a different path.
Are you? No.
No. Every barbarian gets it. Every barbarian gets it. So it's going to
because it's not it because it's not on my sheet at all.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't inform you of it if I was lying to you, and I'm not trying to cheat you.
No, I'm just confused because it's like that's not shown.
Yeah. We gotta keep moving though, just because it is on your sheet. It's there. You gotta scroll down. You have it marked just before Spirit Seeker on there. I just opened it up. But yeah, so you have advantage on that. I'm gonna take your dexterity bonus for that, which is gonna be the exact same. So it's gonna be 24. You pass and you take half damage. So 78, you take half of 29, which is going to be 14 points of damage. Half that again for your raging, and that is going to be 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright, roll me 2 attack rolls at this Thorny.
Hang on, I was...
The worm zombies next, and then Brewbark on deck. The 15 is going to hit the Thorny.
Oh, you said make 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And if I'm attacking, it's going to be a reckless assault.
Okay. 17 and 15 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, let me real quick.
12 and 13, 25 total.
Yeah.
Is there any thorny left?
No. It's not going to be 12 and 13 because she sapped the magic from the hammer.
Magic.
Yeah, she suppressed it.
Bullshit.
20 total then.
Yeah, the only thing is, I just realized something. Doing this damage, guess what, Regis, for the future? Oh, wait, no, we're good. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, wait a second. Your hammer is dealing less damage than it should be. I thought you should have one more modifier on there, but it's actually good. We're good. Everything's right. I was gonna say, like, oh my god, Regis has been supposed to be dealing more damage this whole time. Alright, so, it's... No, you're not. You're good.
You're not.
Yeah.
No,
20...
but I'm saying...
it's fine, it's fine.
We'll save it for afterwards.
It's going to be 20 points of damage onto the Thorny. The Thorny goes down. It is reduced to 0 HP. Alright, it is the zombies' turn. They are going to attack, and... Ooh. Tumbutu didn't take the dodge action. He's looking pretty juicy. One attack at the soldier in front of him, one attack at Tumbutu for the first spawn, and then I'll do the second one in a second. So one at the soldier, one at Tumbutu. It shouldn't be at disadvantage, it should be normal. 16 is going to miss the soldier, and 8 misses the soldier, and 12 misses Tumbutu.
Which one was that specifically that was hitting me?
This one behind you.
Because I will do something as a reaction.
Okay, and it's got one more, it's making one more attack. It is throwing a worm. The worm is flying off of its hands. It is making claw attacks. So go ahead and give me your reaction, and then I'm going to roll who the worm's flying towards.
I will use a key point to redirect its attack at the druid.
Let's see. When a creature misses you with an attack, you can use a reaction of your choice other than the attacker that you can see within. All right. Its arms are going to noodle over, probably kicking up some stone and dirt, and that's going to cause. So it hits. It doesn't roll against the attacker's AC, so I will roll damage on that claw attack. That is going to deal 10 points of damage to the Dryad, and she rolls another Constitution saving throw for the wall! No!
And fails!
Save for the worm.
Okay, the worm's not coming at you. I'm determining it randomly. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential targets. I'll roll a d8 for it. Alright, the worm is flying off its hand. It is going to be a 6. So I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Z, give me a dexterity saving throw as in the distance you see this worm zombie attacking your allies, and from it flies a worm. The worm is like splattered off its hand, comes flying at your head, you duck out of the way.
I'll be back in a minute.
And vomit blood.
I'm fine. Alright, let me roll the damage for that, or rather not roll the damage, but add the damage for that Dryad.
Dryad have to make concentration saving throw?
She did, she failed. The wall is gone. I'm going to be deleting it in a second. Alright, Brewbark, your turn. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. The other spawn. Alright. These spawns regain HP. They regenerate. But neither one of them took damage. Okay, this one is going to attack Brewbark, not Brewbark, Timbuktu. It is going to 20 versus your AC and 9. The 9 I know misses. I believe the 20 hits, though.
Yeah, yep, it does.
Alright, it's going to deal a total of 11 necrotic damage, and again, I'll determine that worm randomly. Yeah.
I got hit.
This one is in 10 feet. It cannot target Regis or Zeeth, and it cannot target C's or Brewbark. So the targets are going to be 1, 2, 3. Re-rolling on a 4. Re-rolling on a 4. 3. That is going to be this soldier right here. It makes a dexterity saving throw. It is going to pass. The worm falls to the floor. Yeah.
Brewbark is going to do a claw at the bad guy right below me and try and wipe him into the aura that Hayden is making.
Okay, this one. Alright, so the way a shove attempt works, it takes the place of one of your attacks in your attack action. You can substitute one attack and make a contested athletics check. So roll me a strength check, and it is going to contest it. Because it doesn't want to be thrown into... Okay, it's probably going to be thrown into that aura. The pygmy is going to go... as it has moved into the aura, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw against Tayden. It could potentially live this. 2d8 for the Spirit Guardians, 5. The pygmy is going to take 2 points of damage. It is not bloodied, but its regeneration is deactivated for next turn.
And I'll go ahead and use my other attack, and I'm going a claw attack.
Okay. Well, what pygmy? I normally would ask you how you kill it, but for the sake of time, I'm probably going to end this combat in about 5 minutes and say we'll just pick up here next session. So I'm just going to reduce it to 0 and try and finish out this round. Zeeth, it is your turn. There are dead creatures all around you, and their bodies are no longer moving. Spiritual guardians from Tayden are radiating. The wall has disappeared. You can flee freely without anything attacking you. All the worms at your feet, they were inching around, coming closer to you. They don't have very much movement. Tayden's aura killed them too.
Good. Alright. Well, I've been wanting to try this trick for a while, so we'll go for it. Alright, let me just double check something very quickly, just a couple of seconds. Okay, so I'm going to, first of all, since I have 2 HP left, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level. For 6.
7.
7. Wow, that's horrible. I'm also going to use something I just acquired this level. I'm going to use Second Wind for 10, so that's 17. Action Surge, and Action Surge, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself again, using another 2nd level slot.
You cannot spend 2 spell slots in the same turn. You can cast a cantrip with the Action Surge, or you can take the attack action.
Figures.
If you want to save that Action Surge, you can. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want with it.
Is there anything actually alive in front of me?
Yeah. In front of you there are 3 creatures left. I'll put some X's over the ones that are permanent dead. This is alive. The Dryad is alive. This is alive, and this Thorny is still alive.
The thing I have is a wisdom save against a high-level druid. Rip me. Okay. In that case, I will attack the Thorny in front of me using a defensive flourish. So let me just roll that real quick.
The Thorny in front of you is dead.
Yeah, it's already dead. Those worm zombie things are probably the next biggest threat, aside from the Dryad. You
Okay.
can blast the Dryad, that'd be awesome.
I don't have anything to. Well, let me see. You know, let's see. Okay, I'll do this. Make sure to see what the range on this is. Second. Nice. I'm going to cast, I'm gonna keep her busy for a minute. I'm gonna use my once a day, darkness. I'm gonna cast it centered on her.
How big is darkness? How big of a darkness? Don't do that.
Why not?
Because then I can't see to cast a spell on her.
Okay.
I will allow XV as you begin casting darkness.
Use my reaction to yell at him not to.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Of like XV's like, please, I can't see. Z, you still have the choice if you want to cast it or not.
Great. Whatever. I'll just cast vicious mockery on her. She needs to make a wisdom save.
All right. Or disadvantage on her first attack roll of the round. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. She's going to pass that.
Nothing happens.
All right. That is Zeeth's turn. It is the pygmy. It doesn't regenerate. Are there any pygmies that do regenerate? Nope, they're all affected by necrotic damage. There is, it is XV's turn.
Alright, well I'm going to take out a page out of Brandon's book and cast another Chaos Bolt on it at a 2nd level spell slot.
Alright, roll...
I'm targeting the Druid.
Okay, go ahead and click the spell and roll me that attack roll.
Chaos Bolt, 2nd level.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage and pray for doubles.
I cast a level. That's 2nd level. That's a 3 and a 4.
Oh, so close.
But that being said, 3 makes it fire damage, so I'm going to choose the damage done as fire type.
All right.
I don't know if you knew that, Brandon, or not.
No, yeah, that's fine. Before it dealt poison damage, so
Okay.
The poison didn't deactivate. All right, the fire damage is going to burn her. She does not like that.
I imagine she doesn't.
I don't think she's concentrating on anything.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to attack her with the tentacle.
Okay. That damage bloodies her. Give me that tentacle attack.
12.
Oh, wait, she's not bloodied yet. She's just barely not bloodied. The 12 is not going to hit. Alright, that is XV's turn, and it is Caes's turn. Caes, there's a zombie filled with worms in front of you, and there is a thorny creature on 4 legs also in front of you.
All right,
The zombie...
Go for the zombie. Those seem to be a little more dangerous.
That is going to hit. 6 points of damage. I will record it. And the 11 against these things AC, that is also going to hit. Roll me damage. Alright, that is going to be 10 points of damage in total. You are going to notice as you hit these things, its flesh is not actually flesh. It's kind of like this moldy, flesh alternative that is sinewing itself back together. It does have its regeneration active, which will activate on its next turn.
They're made out of vegan meat.
Alright, that is Caesar's turn. How is everybody on their time commitments? Do you guys want to do one more round, or do you want to pick up here next combat?
Brandon.
Yes.
Brandon, I didn't realize my higher level casting rolled doubles.
Wait a second.
Because it's... Why does that say 1 times 1 d6?
Oh,
what's the higher level casting nonsense?
It didn't. So that d6 is in addition to the base d6 of the spell. So the 2 d8s are what determines if it jumps, and then the d6 is the damage that determines the type. And then when you upcast it, you get an additional d6 every upcasting. Okay. But the 2 d8s are the ones you're looking for the doubles.
Gotcha. So 1 times 1 is the level spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
How is everybody looking on their time commitments? Do you guys want to do one more round, or do you want to pick up here next combat? I'm sorry, I spoke over you. Go ahead.
More is good.
Okay, let's
fine either way.
Okay, let's keep going until we either finish this or someone has to leave. Tumbutu, death saving throw for the unconscious soldier. The soldier who is possessed, the one that sees was pulled out of the wall. You see her spasming, and her body becomes limp. She has failed her death saving throws. It is Tumbutu's turn.
I drew twice my Ewok.
Okay, give me those attack rolls. 16 is going to hit, and 26 also hits. Alright, so that's 15 points of damage. That's going to bring her to... she is bloodied.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to punch.
Okay, roll me one more unarmed strike.
It's... Oh yeah, I'm not even for... Yep.
Alright, that's another 14 points of damage. Okay. 50,
I think that's
29.
49. Alright.
I'm gonna use a key point, try to stun her.
Alright, she rolls a constitution saving throw. She is stunned for a round. She does not have legendary resistance.
So I'm all out key points, guys.
Alright.
Well.
These soldiers, oof, gosh, they are not, they're not doing so hot. This one's going to push forward and yell, "Hold the line!" It takes the dodge action. This soldier also takes the dodge action. This soldier at 1 HP, he is going to take the dodge action. He's not one to run from a fight. The Dryad is stunned for her turn.
Can he get out his shield too?
Wait, who?
The southernmost soldier?
Yeah, he has a shield. He picked it up off the floor.
Okay, good.
Let's see. The chiefs, do any of them activate their regeneration? They do not. They start their turn with 0 HP. They die for good. It is Tayden's turn. It is Tayden's turn. She will move. She'll move here. And her aura is going to hit both of these. This pygmy, I believe, was already in it, and let me see when they have to roll saves. Is it at the start of their turn? For your evil creatures, for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. Alright, on the start of their turn, both of these creatures will, or rather all three of these creatures will make wisdom saving throws against Taden's spirit guardians. As she moves forward, does she have the movement to, so she was here, does she have the movement to heal Zeeth and move there? She does indeed. Alright, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Zeeth and then move there. She cast it in a first level spell slot. That's her turn. Jaguar Moise is going to leap from the tree. I think you can leap up to half your strength modifier without having to roll a save. Oh, so he'll he'll just leap. Oh yeah, his leap isn't going to be enough. Isn't going to be enough. Moise is going to, seeing the tree fall, or the wall fall, is going to fall down off of the tree and move here. Moise is going to
go after the Dryad instead. He's got the move to just jump down and then loop around.
Okay. Again, I'm not like plotting the most optimal stuff, but yeah, if that's what you guys want him to do, he would listen to you if he was here. He moves forward and he is going to make 2 Hailbird. She's stunned. He has advantage. So one attack from this Hailbird, or just the first roll, so that's going to be the 9 and the 8. That is going to miss. But this next one, it's going to be both of these attacks. And the 17 is going to hit. At which point he deals 7 points of damage to her. And that is going to be 42 HP left. She is very bloodied. Alright, that's Melisa's turn. It's the Thorny's turn. The Thorny starts its turn inside of the aura. And let's see, where is the Thorny? Oh, wait, why am I rolling that? I need to not roll an attack roll, I need to roll the wisdom save first. Taden doesn't have the highest spell save in the world, because she is not a combat character. What is her spell save? Are you sure?
Because she seems to be pretty good in combat.
Well, I mean, it's clerics, it's spirit guardians, and cure wounds. It's the best things you can have. At which point, it is going to fail her saving throw by 1 point. And she did murder somebody, so maybe she's a little bit better than she says. That's going to be 2d8 necrotic damage. Ooh, good lord. And
did die on its turn?
Yeah. Its regeneration is deactivated for the next turn. I'm going to put a red dot on that. Alright, the Thorny starts its turn. It doesn't like this. It can't afford to start its turn in this aura. And it can disengage, but it's not concerned about its own life. It's an undead creature. Or it's not an undead creature, it's a plant creature. Let's see, we'll just... we'll go with attack rolls for this thing. All the soldiers took the dodge action. C's didn't take a dodge action. It sees a juicy target. It attacks C's. It misses.
C's is by definition not juicy and also will parry.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Go ahead and give... Does the parry give you a chance to counterattack? That is going to miss. Just barely missing its AC. That is the Thornies. The other one starts its turn at 0 HP, and because its regeneration doesn't activate, it dies. And let's see, what is the... Who's next? Regus, it is your turn.
Okay, Hang on one sec. For some reason, my tablet decided to be a bit of a butt. I'm loading back. Okay. Come on. So, gonna go ahead and using Halfling Nimbleness, move through the soldier and Tambuto up to the other side, kind of next to the Dryad.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15 feet to the right, and then one diagonal square up to the right.
Do you need me to move you?
Please.
Okay. Right there.
What?
Is that the correct place?
It still shows me in the middle of the aura.
Oh, okay. I have moved you on my screen.
Okay.
They moved you above the Dryad. Is that where you wanted to be? Above it?
Yeah, so that the Dryad surrounded on all... Okay, yep, there it goes. Okay. And then...
All things...
Character sheet.
Go ahead and...
Still...
Go ahead and roll me those 2 attack rolls.
Yep.
All things considered, she's got a pretty good chance of living through this round. The 17 is going to hit, the 15 misses.
No. Second.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Is this worm zombie dead?
No, it is
Nope.
not.
Okay.
At the start of its turn, it will roll against the Spirit Guardians. Alright, that is going to be 12 points of damage to her. She takes it, and she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Alright, it is the zombie's turn. At the start of its turn, it rolls a wisdom saving throw against the Spirit Guard. It's the wisest zombie in the world. No damage from them, I believe, or is it half on failed? Let's see. On a failed saving throw, the creature takes 3 d8. On a successful, the creature takes half, so it still takes half. Rolls 3 d8, and it is going to take 7 points of damage. All right, and I will add that damage to it in a second, as it goes down to... All right, so hold on. At the start of its turn, it regains hit points. If it isn't... If the spawn takes this trait doesn't function at the start of the spawn's next turn. Okay. So this regeneration is activated this turn because last turn it didn't take anything. So it's going to regen. It's going to regen, and then its regeneration is turned off. All right. At that, this thing takes 7, moving it to 69, and this one is also going to have to do the same roll, but it doesn't have anything to regenerate. So let me roll a wisdom save for it, and I'm just going to use... it rolls a 0. All right, so I'm just going to use the same damage. This one takes 15 points of damage, bringing it down to 61. There we go. All right, let's get some attack rolls. Let's see. Regus, Tumbutu for the first 2 attacks coming from this zombie. The first one is made at advantage against Regus. And as always, I'll roll the worm randomly. 15 versus Regus's AC. And the second one is going to be at Tumbutu. 17 versus Tumbutu's AC.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. And 17 versus Tumbutu, does that hit?
I think he may have stepped away.
Okay, I'll check a sheet in a second. All right, finally, I already rolled the die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That creature makes a save against the worm, but minimum damage kills the worm regardless in Tayden's aura. So I'll still roll it because if Tayden gets attacked this turn and loses her concentration, the worm still has the chance to latch on. Alright, let's see. Soldier makes a dexterity saving throw. It took the dodge action. It rolls it with advantage. I rolled it twice. I'm going to take the first one, and it is going to be a 17. It dodges the worm. Alright, next one is going to be... I guess Tumbutu and C's. Let me check Tumbutu's AC. These Nazram soldiers are just putting up a shield wall against these zombies. Tumbutu is... Let's see, what is Tumbutu's AC? 17. 17 touches, so I'll roll the damage for this one earlier for the claw, and I'll let him add those up whenever he gets back. And then finally, let's roll this first one at Tumbutu.
And eat from your food.
And second one at C's. That is going to hit Tumbutu, and the second one misses C's. Hashtag what Tumbutu? 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 is 42 damage. Tumbutu is alive. At 6 HP.
No one ever asks, how Tambutu?
Alright, that is the zombie's turn. Oh, finally, I'm gonna roll the worm. Worm, as the zombie slings, rolls a 6, starting from the top, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same guy. That guy makes another. I rolled 2 for him earlier, so I'll just use the second one to save time. He fails it, and the worm is latched to him.
Whoa! He rolls with advantage because he's dodging, and that second one was an 11. I thought he only needed an 11.
Did he need 11? Oh, I thought he needed a 12. My bad. He dodges. The worm falls on the floor. It has to use its movement if it wants to attach to him. All right. That said, that is the spawn's turn. Is Brewbark's turn.
All right, I will.
And let me
mark, move
this one's regeneration is turned off. Right there. Boom. And this one's regeneration is also turned off.
With these being gross things, I think I know the answer, but am I allowed to do just 2 claw attacks instead of biting?
Yeah,
I'm,
go ahead.
Picky about what I eat.
Go for it. No, your multi-attack action says you make 1 bite and 1 claw, and you bite everything. You do not have advantage on this, so it's going to be a 10 versus its AC. The 24 does hit. Wait, what are you attacking? Are you attacking this, or are you attacking the thorny?
I was going to attack the one that you flipped.
This first one? The worm zombie? Both of those hit.
Worm zombie. Cool.
Roll me damage for 2. All right. So I'm not going to take that 2 slashing. So you're going to deal 16 plus 11, 27 points of slashing damage. And these things are going to be in for a hurting as soon as I can edit their damage. All right. Math on stream 42. I don't believe they're bloodied yet. All right. That is Rhubarg's turn. It is Zeeth's turn. Zeeth, you are surrounded by corpses. They are no longer moving.
Okay. Let me. So this thing's alive, right?
It is alive. It is.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you what its HP is at because I'm got a lot of stuff. It's at 42 HP. And it's looking fine.
Okay.
It's taken about 30 points of damage.
Actually, I'm going to take that movement back. I'm going to
Maybe move over and heal Timbuktu.
Timbuktu looking pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Butu is extremely bloodied.
Okay.
More so than the boss.
Okay, well, in that case, Timbuktu will get a wounds at a 2nd level slot. Do I have a 3rd level slot? Just make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
In order to heal Timbuktu, the 2 squares you'd have to do are both threatened. Which one of them do you want to move into?
Why can't I just reach him from here?
Timbuktu is over at the boss, and you are right here. You have to move to Timbuktu. He is currently he's currently 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
Cure wounds is touch range.
Yeah, I know. I just thought he was on my screen. He was right here.
My bad. I don't know what happened with that because it did jump for me for him to be up there, but he is. I'm just gonna
jump over this corpse here.
Okay. And this square is threatened by this zombie. It doesn't take any attacks at you, but just letting you know.
Okay. And then I'll heal him for 12.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay, you have your bonus action. You can give out Bardic Inspiration if you want, or I don't
think I can with this class.
Well, no, your base Bardic Inspiration still functions, okay. And then you have the additional Bardic Inspiration thing.
Okay.
If you want.
Sure. I mean, I'll go ahead and give Timbuktu a Bardic Inspiration then.
Okay.
Which is... been a long time since I've done this character.
I think it's a D6.
A D6, correct. It is a D6.
Alright. That is Zeeth's turn. It is Pygmy. This one's dead. All of these are dead. It is XV's turn.
Chaos Bolt.
Alright, go ahead and roll me that Chaos Bolt. 20 hits. XV has not rolled under a 20.
We're doing good with this. That's 2 times, buddy.
It jumps. Let's see. I think you can pick who it jumps to.
Yeah, as long as it's within 30 feet.
Okay.
So it's going to jump to this one.
Okay. Roll me the damage again.
What are 5s?
Lightning.
3s.
Okay. So the damage is based off the D6, so it's going to be 1 on the D6. It does jump again, but let me. I'm looking at your spell right now. One is acid damage. Yep. One's acid
the D8s
damage.
determine the damage type.
Yeah, D8 determine.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I was reading that damage wrong. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be then acid damage, or rather for the 5. Lightning.
And then for the 3s, fire.
Okay.
And jump again.
Go ahead and roll it again.
And this time it's going to be on the other one. Or should I make it jump back to...
In this edition, Chaos Bolt can only hit each target once. In previous editions, it could bounce back and forth infinitely, and it was, like, very scary.
Right. So it's going to be on this one, then.
Alright, roll me damage. While you're doing that, I'm going to go and add up everything else.
Go ahead and choose lightning damage for the last one.
Okay, I mean, what is that? That's 12 plus 11 is 20, 23 plus another 13 is 36 damage off a first level spell. Ain't half bad. Ain't half bad. Alright, so that boss drops down to 19 HP. This zombie takes 12, 51, 49. And then this final one is at 42 and takes 12 points. So that's going to be 30. Boom! Alright. XV, you have your bonus action if you want to do anything with it. Otherwise...
Yep. Clinical the...
Alright, give me an attack.
The Dryad.
She is currently stunned. You have advantage on it. Oh! You have advantage on attack range attacks too. If you want to roll that Chaos Bolt one more time, I'll
just to see if I get a crit.
Yeah, if it's a crit, then I'll let you roll the damage one more time. Oh, it is not a crit. Go ahead and roll me that attack roll with the tentacle with advantage.
Advantage. Tentacle.
Well, that is.
Well, that's a crit.
That's the first time the tentacles hit. Roll damage. 10 cold damage.
And the target speed was reduced by 10.
Alright, as the cold damage hit her, you are going to see, in addition to all the other things you've seen, the vines and plants that are on her body, or that make up her body, begin to wither and freeze. Cold damage also deactivates their regeneration.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
That is, let's see, it is Cease's turn. Cease! And let me mark her that her regeneration is turned off.
Alright, so we're going to get a little crazy with it. First off, we're going to do a shove on the Thorny to push it southeast a square.
Alright, give me an attack, or give me a contested athletics chat.
15
I don't even know why I'm rolling with these. Wait, the Thornies have better... these things have a little bit of strength. Let's go. 15. Alright, 11. Sorry.
Failed.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and move it, and Cease will then move through its square and slide up next to the Dryad here.
Okay, moving through... so if I'm reading this correct, you shove it there. Moving through its square, it still threatens that square, so it is going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
That's fine. Take your best shot, punk. And miss.
16 is, yeah, I think that's the best this thing has rolled.
So I get my free attack. Or my parry, or riposte attack, rather.
Okay. 22 hits. And it is dead.
Okay. I won't bother rolling the extra D8 then.
Alright.
And now, okay, so that was one attack. I still have one basic attack left. And that goes at the Druid.
You do have advantage.
The Dryad, sorry. I do.
Advantage.
Let me just roll it again.
That crit!
Yeah, baby, there's that crit. Alright.
I feel like somewhere out there, right now, Blizz is just like kissing the sky like, I got you, baby. Alright, that is going to reduce her to 0 HP. She drops to the ground, her mount withering beneath her. Oh, alright. Let's see, that is Cease's turn, you have your action surge if you want to attack this thing behind you. I don't think you've used it all combat.
I have not. So that was part of the plan if that didn't drop her. So on the worm zombie.
Okay. I'm assuming the one immediately behind you.
Yeah. Well, it's the only one I can reach.
Go ahead and roll me an attack.
22.
That hits.
Okay. And actually, is there anything necessary to finish her off for good, or is the dryad done?
Oh, you see, it does not seem that her body is, you do not, it doesn't see that her body's, constructing itself back.
Okay.
You guys are aware if they start their turn with 0 hit points and they don't regenerate, then, they die. So she is, currently, you know, as dead can be, but she won't die until her turn. You can hit her, but what kills her is, you know, her regeneration not activating.
Okay, so I can't like coup de grace and get it over with.
Yeah, you cannot.
Okay. In that case, one more on the worm zombie.
All right,
That's
the
a
9
9
is going to miss, but I will take that 10 from its HP. It is bloodied, by the way. It was bloodied with the damage from XV. All right. That said, Tumbutu's turn. If he is still AFK, I'll take it for him. I mean, who needs to be defensive when you can kill stuff?
Right.
The best defense is a good offense.
2 attacks.
Yeah. Attack at the zombie to the south, and going to flunder on that, and I'll roll a d10. He is going to drop his Eucla next to him. It's going to take half his movement to pick it back up, which he is able to do. And the 15 is going to hit. That is going to be 5 points of damage, and he'll make 1 unarmed strike at it also. Let's see, unarmed strike, and that is going to miss. All right, that is his turn, and moving on, soldier's turn. Soldiers are going to take out their swords and say, "Press the advantage!" And this one is going to continue to take the dodge action, stepping forward. This one moves forward and it is going to take 2 attacks with its longsword. It does not have advantage, although the 11 and the 16 hit, reducing this one. Wait a second. Who did I subtract that HP from? Okay, so this needs 5 more HP to go to 14. This needs to lose 5 HP, and that goes to 15, and then it just took 13 points of damage. It's at 2 HP. It lives. The one to the north makes 1 attack at it. Misses. I'll roll it a fumble. If it does, it is fine, and it attacks again and is going to coup de grace this zombie. Well, not coup de grace. Drop it to 0. All right. That is it. That's all of their turn. That's all of their attacks. As they reduce this one down. All right. It is the next in the round. The druid gets her action back. About time. Let's see. I got a message. Okay, cool. And let's. Hoser Druid. What can she do? Wait, she's dead. Okay. She is going to start her turn. She's going to start her turn with 0 hit points. Her regeneration does not activate. You can see her raise her hand, and she did have a death throw. She's going to say, if You informed them. They'll raise Seagrow. As she dies. That is her turn. And let's just put an X over it. And then let's see. The Pygmy Chiefs are dead. It is Tayden's turn. What's Tayden got? Tayden as a what is she? A 3rd level cleric. She got Guiding Bolt. She's a 5th level cleric. She does have Guiding Bolt. And she is going to Guiding Bolt of the zombie to the north. Using a 2nd level spell slot to do so, she misses. Alright, that is her turn. And, oh, can Guiding Bolt even be upcast? Oh, it can. Okay, cool. She misses, that's her turn. It is Melise's turn. Melise is going to angrily stomp around 5, 10, 15, 20, and is going to attack, making 2 attack rolls. He doesn't have advantage, but the 17 hits and the 20 hits. Alright, so that's going to be 7 plus 6 is 13. Alright, that's Melise's turn. Thorny is dead. Starts without regeneration. I'll put an X over it. Regis, it is your turn. There is 1 enemy left up.
And it's right next to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, time to smashy.
Alright, roll me
Reckless.
2 attack rolls.
Reckless assault.
Roll me 2 attack rolls with advantage. Hit and hit.
And magic is back into his hammer. The druidic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The druid was incapacitated, so when she went unconscious, the suppressed magic dissipated. All right.
17 and another 14.
How?
31 points.
31. It lives! It lives! It's alive! Is it gonna get an attack? It gets an attack! Vengeance shall be it. It's not smart. Regis attacked it. It attacks back.
That's fine.
Wait, does it attack back as a reaction?
No. As far as who it's targeting.
Well, I mean, it's in the circle.
Oh,
It doesn't have to make a wisdom save.
It does have wisdom.
I don't think it did.
Oh no! Alright, its regeneration doesn't activate because it took damage to deactivate it next turn. Alright, I think I've been rolling this as 2d8, but I think it's actually 3d8 when I read the spell. So that, yep, it's 3d8. I'm gonna re-roll that. 3. Well, wait, it dies. Minimum damage. All right. The zombie is maliciously going to attack back at Regis. As it does, one of the spiritual guardians passes straight through it, and it is alit with necrotic energy as all forms of life leaves its body. It falls to the ground. All of the worms inside of its body also die, because they all take the same damage. Oh, same thing. Well, the other one's worms died earlier. So, hey, you all have 1 combat.
Yay.
Oh, I'm muted.
Hey. Tayden's the best.
All right. Do you guys want
Tayden
experience
gets MVP.
from this now? There is a 3rd and final encounter I have planned. I think I gave you guys experience from the last one, so I think what I'll do is I'll give you experience for this one.
Okay.
Let's see. I actually rolled. So this was the deadly one. This was the deadly one out of these, and I rolled it above your threshold just a little bit. But I forgot about the soldiers, and Tayden was with you. So with that, this moved back down to hard. But it was rolled up at 9,800 experience. So I'm going to divide that amongst the 7 players and the 4 NPCs. 9,800 divided by 11. It's going to be 890 experience. 890 experience from combat, and 891 from combat, and I'm gonna give you guys an additional 700 for story, just because she has informed you that Nazram is not aware of what's happening within its ranks, and if you guys tell them, they're gonna burn Seagro to the ground, which, who wants that? Definitely not the denizens of Seagro.
So, someone tell me, because I wasn't here last session, so I think my experience on my sheet's not correct.
Okay.
What does everybody else have?
We can do that like 5 minutes, like after. Yeah. Let me just end the broadcast real quick. So in total for this session, 891 from combat plus 700 from story is going to be 1,591, and then our next session is going to be on the 15th. Thank you everybody for watching. For the people that did comment on it, thank you for mentioning my microphone. Unfortunately, for some reason, this microphone resets its sound settings every time I turn back on my computer. So I'll just make a checklist and remind myself to constantly turn it down. It's kind of late in the broadcast by the time I notice. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.